This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. All eyes remain on the tropics this morning as Tropical Storm Cristobal churns in the Gulf of Mexico. Cristobal could bring with it some potentially life-threatening conditions, especially at our beaches where more and more people are spending time. Cristobal likely to create a very high risk for rip currents and rough surf this weekend. Local leaders say that it's really important to get the word out because most of the people at our beaches are tourists. And those that we spoke to say that they are watching the forecast very closely. Yesterday, lifeguards were flying yellow and purple flags, which means that use caution in the water with the possibility of some strong rip currents and dangerous marine life. You may only have another day or two at the most to get in the water before lifeguards could raise the double red flags and close them altogether. The coronavirus pandemic will create more challenges if Tropical Storm Cristobal causes problems in our area. Mobile County recording a decline in new coronavirus cases for the fourth day in a row. The health department says that 12 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed Tuesday, less than half of Monday's 29 cases. Now, with the threat of tropical weather, the department says area shelters should only be used as a last resort because the shelters carry a high risk for the potential spread of COVID-19. Local emergency management officials and partners are working on plans to implement social distancing. There would be high-risk shelters for folks over 60 and older, and also isolation areas for those that are potentially sick. People would also need to wear masks. Meteorologist Michael White also keeping a close eye on Cristobal's track.
Thank you, Eric. Let's take a look at the 4 a.m. observation for Tropical Storm Cristobal. Barely a tropical storm since it's over land right now over Mexico. Maximum sustained winds are at 40 and it's moving southeast at 2. Now, Cristobal is expected to lift northward and eventually move back out over open water tomorrow night. And over the weekend, it will begin to gain strength, but it should be only a mid-grade tropical storm late Sunday night when it makes landfall in central Louisiana around Lafayette and Baton Rouge. Notice the cone is starting to get a little bit smaller. It does take Alabama and Florida out of it, but it does keep parts of East Texas inside it, which means the landfall projection is still very much subject to change. But assuming it does make landfall in that spot, we're still on the east side, and that does mean we will get rough surf. We will likely get very beneficial rain from this, a high rip current risk, and then eventually that feature will work its way farther inland. So we will see impacts from Cristobal. Our Kobe Subaru dog walking forecast dog of the day, Penny, all very excited about going for a walk and hoping for the best. Remember, there will be shots for showers and storms during the course of the day with highs in the mid to upper 80s. We'll talk more detail on it on the Fox 10 Morning News. Eric?
Thanks, Michael. And more local protests in the wake of George Floyd's death, this time in Baldwin County.
Stop the violence, keep the peace. Stop the violence, keep the peace.
Organizers say this protest started at Foley's Heritage Park with about 25 people, but the crowd got up to about 100 folks in just a matter of an hour. A couple of Foley police officers stopped by when the protesters began, saying the group was welcome to protest as long as it was peaceful, which it was. Another group, meantime, holding a demonstration in downtown Mobile. Mobile's Black Gentlemen of Purpose say that they hope to send a positive message to the community. The group took over the steps of the convention center, putting on a flash mob. Their goal is to change the narrative for African-American young men. The group also used the event to encourage people to get out and vote, even having registration materials on hand to pass out. A widely circulating petition leads to a big change at a Mobile Catholic school. A depiction of a Confederate flag has been removed from the lobby of McGill-Tulane. The mural on the ceiling contained a symbol of Mobile, which was the city's seal. Now, it consisted of 6 flags, including a Confederate flag. But now the school says that it's replaced by the Alabama state flag. We do have the school's full response on our website for you at fox10tv.com.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.